I don't want to go
That
into a
should be my
lawsuit.
podcast.
Ooh.
Welcome to episode 11 of the ongoing Dungeons and Dragons series, Forgotten Light. This episode is called The Adventurer Games.
Oh fuck! I forgot to change the
When
name
last
of the
we left our
episode.
heroes,
Hold up. Hold
they
up.
responded to what they perceived to be an emergency SOS signal, assuming the people were in danger, but really they were just invited to a big party where
Bastards.
adventurers just punch each other all day and shit. All right. I know you were last time, so we'll go in this order. Let's get introduced to our players.
What is the
Today's prompt
hot
is
hot hot topic?
today's think about it prompt is, by now, the fact that this episode is called The Adventure Games, we're pretty much acknowledging that you guys are adventurers. So, what would it take? What would you guys do if you quit being an adventurer, and what would it take to get you there? So let's start right here with our first.
What do you mean? What would it take to get you there?
Like a lot of money.
How many people would you kill?
Oh,
Yeah.
get you to the point of not being an adventurer anymore?
Yeah. What's
Oh, okay.
what would it take to get you to stop killing people on the road for money? And what would you do if you reach that point?
What would I do? Oh, okay.
We'll start with you because you seem to get it.
I am drugged. Being an adventurer is finding the being that destroyed my village.
All right.
What was the second part? No, that's like all of it.
No, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what would I do?
What would you do if you like?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Lol.
I guess I would rebuild with or help rebuild whatever we had left.
All right. And I go clockwise. So next
We have your boy, Edgeworth, human fighter extraordinaire. And what was the question? Something about
what would you do if you weren't an adventurer? And honestly, what would it take to get you to retire from adventuring?
I guess you guys know what's going on with Edgeworth. I guess he just wants revenge. You know, he wants to get rid of his old crew for what he did to his best friend. What they did, sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, and after that, I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know.
Okay. Just take it year by year. Just wander the land until somebody takes you in.
Yeah.
And the cycle starts all over again. And continuing clockwise.
Oh, is that me?
Yes.
You moved everybody on top of each other and then moved them around.
You
I
moved
did
yourself.
I know I didn't. I left myself where I was.
I don't know who did that then. Who moved you?
Vito did it.
Shenanigans, yeah. Don't bullshit me.
Anyways, I'm not bullshitting you. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm playing Saphiel, also known as Safi, the Wood Elf Druid and bestest girl. Well, why would I do anything other than adventuring with my best friends forever? And ever. And ever. And ever. I have no idea, to be honest. What would she do after adventuring? And what would it take to get her to not adventure anymore?
I guess the real question is, are you adventuring out of convenience, or do you actually like the lifestyle?
I mean, there's no frame of reference for Safi, unfortunately. She, again, spent 119 years of her life in a single hut in the middle of a forest, in the middle of a mountain pass that nobody really ever went through. except for a caravan of dwarven merchants once a year. This is the first time she has ever left. So I don't think it's hard for me to conceive of it because she can't conceive of anything beyond what she's doing right now.
That's a fair answer.
You know what I mean?
That is revealing about the character, therefore it's a fair answer.
It's also naivete. Like there is no, even when she was still in the hut, right? And this is going to be a long answer because it does get into the deep shit about Safi and the way Safi thinks. The only thing she had to look forward to even then was more of the same. She's never been given the opportunity to think of what happens in the future beyond this right now. Which is horrible for her, because she's got at least, assuming she makes it to old age, 800 more years to fucking go.
Okay. Interesting. Which brings us to our last character. Next week, I'm just going to ask you guys what your favorite color is.
You already did that, is the problem.
Blue. No green.
Ah! And last but not least.
Yo, it's me, ya boy, Edward.
Wait a minute. Who do I shoot?
Oh, yeah, it's me, Nixalia, the Sun Elf Rogue.
It was Steph!
Yeah. The Sun Elf Rogue, and, I...
Edgeworth too.
Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure what would, take me away from adventuring, because right now adventuring is like my escape from my old life. So it's like I went out on this to try to find a new way of life, and so far I'm enjoying it. So I guess what it would have to take is, I don't know, I'd have to be something would have to happen that would make me, this is obvious, either physically unable to carry on adventuring, or some event that keeps me from it feeling like it's like a safe thing for me to do right now.
So-
Relatively safe, like
What
obviously I'm being like, monsters and everything, but like if something were to really like challenge this way of life in a way where I really felt like I would die, I guess, I don't know.
So what I'm hearing is that I do get to adventure with my best friends forever.
I think the way you're hearing is...
Except for maybe Jiraga, but it's okay. We can convince him.
You could
You guys-
burn my village and then I had them forced to go again.
Oh.
Make our own village.
Memory
And I guess-
manipulation.
And I guess I did this out of order because I was supposed to go characters first and then explain the plot, but let's just get right into it. It is morning of the second day of the festival hasn't officially started yet, and everyone's still setting up. And yeah,
You guys like my new technique?
Kagebunshin no Jutsu.
That's exactly what it's called.
Jesus.
duplicates. Anyway, what?
Yes, I know Corbusier left to strike out with the ladies.
You don't know that. As canon as that is, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we spent. Oh, we still we signed up for things, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
let me-
today or was that yesterday?
But they're still setting up.
You signed up yesterday,
Oh,
and if I have this
Oh,
right,
shit.
you're all gonna play Dragon Chess. You're all in for Truths and Liars. You're all in for the obstacle course, and whoever green is opting out of the Crucible. I assume that's Safi.
I feel
Yes.
like Jared just signed us up for everything.
I did not.
He did on.
Truths and Liars,
On
putting
one of
Nix in
them.
Truths and Liars.
Yeah, Jared, you did.
All right. Yeah. So right now they're setting up the fairgrounds. Do any of you even know how to play Dragon Chess?
Yes.
Oh.
Also, Jirago does.
I mean,
Um,
I don't know about my character, but I don't know how to play.
Let me see. Actually, let me see your card sheet.
Perhaps. Oh god, Jared's looking into me.
It's what I do. I don't know. I don't know if you do actually. Like, wait, where does yours come from?
I mean, I imagine that me being like traveling with Jirago may probably
Tool proficiencies.
Did you get that from?
like
yeah.
I would learn it from him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Alright.
like,
see us.
Yeah, I remember selecting it as like a thing.
I just want to know where you're getting that feature because if you're getting it from a rogue, then technically,
It was like one of the things you could pick.
Oh, for the background?
I remember seeing
Yeah.
background. Okay, yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense then.
it's a tool proficiency from the background.
Okay, so Nyx wouldn't be proficient in Dragon Chess.
No, but I'm wondering if it's canon that, I'm not proficient, but we like played since we traveled together. You know?
Would it be?
Of course, I would love to play with
I
my
don't
best
know.
friend
I'm
Nyx.
asking Jirago here.
I don't know. Do you
Would
like?
you have taught me some dragon chess while we
It
were
would have
on the
been one of those
road?
things like I'd like open it to show you, and you'd be like, I don't want to mess with that stuff. It's too much. Too
Nah,
much
man.
planning.
I'm
what?
I'm a performer, man.
That's a boomer game.
I'm a party goer.
Yeah, that's a.
You know?
The kids are playing Elf something now.
Night, Fortnite.
Playing Elves of Catan. They're not
They're
playing Dragon Chess, old man.
among them.
Oh
Among
shit.
them.
Amongst us.
Amongst us.
Amongst it. Hither.
Well, if we've got time before the fair sets up, I know what Safi's doing. She's looking for a weird shop.
All right.
Yeah, let's kill some time.
Who is going there? Who's going with you?
Actually, Jirago, this might be the best time. I mean, this is actually the same kind of date I went on with Edward, so maybe it's not a good date for going shopping again. I'll think of another one.
And I just like nod.
So who specifically is in this traveling?
Safi, of course.
I'll see what they've got.
I don't know. Can they contact me via Link Pearl if there's something interesting?
I can
carrier
contact you.
pigeon.
Yeah, via animal. No, I literally have that spell.
Will they like sound the trumpet when the games are ready?
What time is it?
It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah, I'm totally asleep because I was so drunk.
Is there a way to put a clock on the field?
That's a good question.
Yeah, even just a picture, and then you just adjust it as
Yeah.
you go. Anyway,
I'm just gonna put it on another Travelocity.
Oh no.
There you go.
damn,
It's 9.
Infinity so far.
It's 9 a.m.
Oh,
I gotta make like a
Big
little
Apple.
HUD. Oh, what?
Big Apple, as I said.
Big Apple. 9 a.m. All right, so Nyx would still be asleep. Where would Edgeworth be?
Tending to my mushrooms. My
Oh,
purple
shit.
mushrooms.
Oh
Shit.
shit!
It's fucking mushroom time.
Did
It
you-
has begun.
Did you need Safi to cast a druid craft to make them sprout first before she left?
That'd be great, actually.
Of course, yes. I am really excited to taste the beef mush Kensies again.
Druid craft, make him sprout, and then leave.
Oh, remember,
Edgeworth,
remember
what?
to get the spores before you harvest them.
Roll survival.
Oh god.
And you're dead.
Oh yeah, you fail a survival check, you die. No. All right. Yeah, you identify that these aren't mushrooms that you would have been exposed to. They're fun.
Oh right, yeah,
Cou-
Fun
they're-
that's
shroom.
right.
they're
These
a
are magic mushrooms, dude.
couple of doses of fun time.
But
Happy
only I think only we know that, and they don't.
Yeah. So
And
the
by
people
they I mean everybody here.
the people who understand thieves' cant will have understood the implications of what you were buying, and now Edgeworth can see it because it's right in his face.
I'm just like flabbergasted. Like what the fuck?
So anyway, we have our pair of adventure heading down to the downtown section that I mysteriously put here. You pass by a store called Astrologism, but you also pass by a place that says the Fortune Tellers Guild.
Ooh.
And from what you gather, Astrologism is fortune tellers
Sounds like a religion.
thing. Yeah, you're right. It does.
I hate astrologisms. Astrologists.
It's called
It's booking.
Astrologicians.
There you go.
I wonder where that.
Dang,
Conspicuous note.
dude, those guys sound like they're freaking space logic people. So they're like crazy smart.
Yep.
That sounds
They're
interesting.
space magicians. What about that?
Maybe we should try this one first, and then go into the Fortune Tellers Guild and see if they say something different.
That is a great idea. I'd like to secretly pit them against each other.
I was thinking more that it would be interesting to have two fortunes told. And I've also never had my fortune told. Well, except for one time. And it was kind of scary. So maybe it'll be better this time.
I hope so.
So you walk in through the door. There's some like fucking beads on the It's a beaded curtain door because obviously it is. It smells heavily like incense in there. And there's a woman at the counter. And her eyes are blindfolded with like cool bangles and stuff, like ceremonially blindfolded. And she's like, "I knew you'd walk in."
Probably because you heard us outside. There's only
Fortune teller
beads.
joke.
So this is a fortune telling establishment.
It is? Yes, it is. What can I divine for you today?
Oh, I didn't think that you would ask that question. I'm not a good fortune teller.
What do the stars say
Yes,
about our fate?
the future
Hmm.
and fates.
You're looking for your fate. You're looking for the don't get on that bus fate. Or are you looking for the real?
Why are they not both real?
I can give you advice, but I could also give you guidance.
Oh, I can do that too, and I cast guidance on.
I can tell you some crockery about the stars and whatnot. But for a small fee, I can actually see through the weave.
Perfect. Jirago has my money. So, this is a good time for me to pay for things.
This is true.
Please give me 50 gold, and I will give you a reading.
Jesus
That's a lot.
Christ.
That's really expensive. 5 gold, and I'll give you a reading.
I was
which
about
is-
to use like whatever abilities I have to like,
Yeah.
what do you call it?
It's time to go to fortune tellers.
I haven't-
Yeah, right?
I haven't code switched to this game
Is
yet.
it too
sorry.
late to switch into a fortune teller because they make money apparently? No.
Jirago, should we do boulder parchment shears to see who goes first?
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna roll and then like 1 beats 2, 2
Fuck
beats 3,
you!
3
It's
beats
going
1?
to be a
Oh,
boulder
here we go.
parchment shears,
All
mister.
All right, a real one.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay, that you count it off because I have push to talk.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot. You get to go
Alright.
first, Jirago.
Boulder always wins.
Boulder.
All right,
So,
Oracle.
on her desk are strewn about like cards and bones and a knife into some like entrails and stuff, and she gestures, asking you to take your pick.
God, I'm sitting here like, should I take a wits occult roll? And I'm still in mage mode.
I'm gonna. What is it, like a bunch of cards scattered around?
Well, I mean, like there's a deck of cards.
deck?
There's some bones. There's
Okay,
some
I'm gonna-
entrails.
I'm gonna pick up the top card.
All right, roll d20. Nothing else. Just slash roll d20. You draw the hurt card. She tells you about just something from now. Some endeavor may not work out. And she asks you a very important question, staring at you as if she could actually see through the blindfold. Do you run from this, or do you accept it?
And then I put the card down slowly, look at her, and I say, I accept my fate.
Okay. You have a 7 now in your back pocket. You can if some roll by the end of this session, you have to use the 7
Okay.
because that was your fate. We don't know where it is, but that's where it's being
Yeah,
used.
that's so good.
That's insanely cool.
And she warns you. You have to accept it. If you run from it, it'll chase you.
Noted.
Also, I can't just be like, oh, perception check. What is around me?
And then I don't care.
Yeah, I heard a weird noise. Speaking of perception check, I think like my neighbors dropped something in like heavy in their room. All right.
You,
So
you also know your camera's off, right? That's intentional.
that's your fate.
If you had a chance
Axe.
to change your fate, would you?
I would change my fate. Also, I would because I said I would. So I'm accepting my fate.
Ah. Oh fuck! What was the thing? There we go. Then put them up on WikiFeet.
There you go.
So now she gestures to the young elf.
Who's excitedly vibrating? Yes.
And she once again gestures to the myriad tools and instruments she has on her table.
Which calls to me.
I'm gonna say the knife that's in some like weird gizzard stuff.
This is difficult because I'd like to try all of them. But this one.
I point to the knife.
All right. She waves and she actually from a business model I can't in good faith tell you to pick up the knife. I'm just asking to get murdered. So she picks it up and it drops on the ground, and it forms some shape. Roll a d20.
Right in the middle.
You, out of the corner of your eye, you see that the blood spatters on the knife. The way they're falling, they don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Forensically, they don't make sense. It seems like the blood spatters are like actually edging towards you guys, even though it's going straight down. So like if it goes down and explodes, that's normal, but it's exploding in your direction.
Sorry, I was just typing a thing.
Oh, interesting. What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
She says it's unclear. It's pretty much sort of in the middle. Just be wary of how you use your actions today. Once again, she asks you, "Are you, I can tell you your fate, but are you running from it? If I tell you something unpleasant, would you try and run from it?"
Hmm. Does it have anything to do with my best friends being hurt?
No, these are your actions.
Oh, so it's just me. Well, unless my fate is to go back and be alone forever, then I guess I accept it.
All right. Hands it to you guys.
Oh, so same thing mechanically?
Same thing mechanically.
Okay.
Like having your fortune told is having this effect.
Cool. Interesting.
Interesting. This was
Very interesting.
less scary than the last time I had my fortune told.
I actually have a scene for that, but I don't have it ready yet.
So I'm gonna pay the 10 gold.
She thanks you. She's like, what are you guys doing in town?
We're adventurers.
Oh, good luck in the games.
We are going to crush the competition. Right, Chirago?
Right. And then I like hit you on the shoulder, like punch you on the shoulder.
Ow! Punch back, and you can't feel it.
Like
I just look
30
at it like-
HP and she dies. What the
She's
fuck,
dead.
Jonas?
Roll for right. It was sneak attack too. Damn.
Shit, crit. Anyway, yeah. So without further business, she just goes back to muttering to herself.
All right, Safi. Let's see what the other guys say.
Yes.
So you arrive at the Fortune Tellers Guild, and there's two fucking like shady ass bouncers in front.
Hello.
And they nod.
This is the Fortune Tellers Guild, right? That's what it says on the sign.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say wordlessly, but I just said mm-hmm. Mm-hmm-ly, they open the door and invite you in.
Thank you.
Skip in.
Try to roll history.
This is some shady ass, not fortune
Oh,
telling
no.
shit, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, this is what I want.
Oh no.
Shit.
So you get in there, and there's like a, like not like the first fortune teller was like spiritual. She had like the blindfold and like the bohemian beads over it. This next person seems like they're wearing like the fucking like Spirit of Halloween version of that costume, and they go, "Allow me to read your fortune."
Yes.
And they're over a crystal ball. I see a man. This
Yes.
is, I see hardship. Hardship brought you through this door. I see a person, someone who did this to you. Am I reading this correct?
Hmm.
I don't mean. Are you reading Jirago's or mine?
I'm reading the fortune of just the
In this room was betrayed by someone. It could have been you.
one of you two. No, my fortune is set.
Oh, that's horrible.
Tell us more.
You tell me. You came into my place searching for guidance, and I wish to give it to you.
I don't know many people, so I think that might be Jirago. Maybe? Jirago, what about the person who set rats on your village?
Yes. Maybe that.
Am
Who
I
attacked my
helping this
village?
person scam Jirago? Yes.
Yeah, right?
Do we have a name? Seeing a name.
I had no names.
That's a shame.
But you saw the name, so what was the name?
No, you see, here at the Fortune Tellers Guild, we specialize in divining the fates of specific individuals.
But you were just feeling the energy of the room instead of a specific individual.
That's because when people come in, we usually assume they've been wronged in some way.
Oh no, I've
And
had
that
a great time.
They seek retribution. Ah, okay. Okay, please, see them out. He snaps to the guy.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
But what if we're not seeking retribution and we just want to know the fate to make sure that we are strong enough to protect our friends forever?
No, you see, we at the Thieves Guilds. Wait, I say Thieves Guild. Sorry, we at the Fortune Tellers Guild.
Was that an
Twist!
character slip?
They're thieves!
That was
Safi, draw your weapon.
Was
That-
that canon?
that was actually a Freudian slip on my part because I was gonna basically say in Thieves Cant that they're assassins.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. People come in here talking about, oh, this magistrate. I want to know his fortune. And they're
Right.
like, oh, something ill will befall him. Oh, thank you for that fortune. Here's 200 gold.
Gotcha.
Just kidding. That's like everything I have.
I was trying to get you guys to accidentally order a hit on somebody for some reason.
That would have been hilarious.
But yeah, you now suddenly remember that the Fortune Tellers Guild is basically a guild of assassins, and you can't. You've been chasing them for.
So I've been chasing them?
Not you've been chasing them, but you've heard of them.
Ah, right.
That was what the history check was for, to see if you can get it before the
Right,
guy.
but then I couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
Please.
Bad at
yeah.
fortune telling if you only tell the fortune of people who have bad fates.
Oh, I think you'll find that our predictions are almost always accurate.
But you won't give us a prediction, though. Oh well.
Safi will skip right on back out.
Right.
None the wiser.
So yeah, if you guys need to glass somebody, it's Fortune Tellers Guild.
Right. And then I say bye, but in Thieves Can, I say like I'll remember, and you guys better keep in line. Like my eyes widen right as I realize, oh shoot, that's what this is. All right, well,
I guess they kind of realize you're a cop, and they're like, "Oh, of course, we haven't done anything wrong. We're just humble fortune tellers."
and then I back out, but of course, like
Walks
still
in
facing
there
him.
Like, hey, I'm a cop.
Yeah.
Hey. Anyway,
Drug!
it's now like 11, and
That's so funny.
ideally Nyx has woken up.
Yeah, ideally she has. Ideally,
Edgeworth is still.
she's.
Would Edgeworth still be at the place to like stomp you awake? I'm just kidding.
I'm awake, but I'm waking up and I'm realizing what I signed up for. I drunkenly signed up for everything. So yeah, I'm like, God damn it.
So
Here we go.
the day proceeds at pace. You guys can try and figure out some stuff. There's always some fairgrounds work that needs to doing, like setup.
Fuck that.
Yeah, why the fuck would we
Yeah,
help? Why
I'm
would
not
the
a
fuck would
worker.
we help with that? I don't know. If anybody calls out
If
for me
it
to help,
sounds
then obviously I'm
ridiculous,
doing it.
because it is.
Could I like sneak around and see what they're doing, and maybe see like what the games entail, or is like impossible to decipher to gain any kind of advantage?
Let's see. So
I
you
mean,
see
obviously
them.
the chess thing might it will happen, but maybe the obstacle course.
Uh, you come across some people setting up. It's like a lake or it's like a river, and there's pegs put into the river and like two things. There's two platforms and a sea of pegs that they're setting up. Like the pegs are evenly spaced. Roll stealth. I don't know why I'm having you roll stealth. All right, they see you scoping it up.
Mm. I knock over cans.
Hey, you want to help us set up? They spot you.
Damn it!
Not the random battle.
We'll pay you.
But it's random setup.
I feel so embarrassed that I fudged a stealth roll that I'm like, fine.
You spend a couple hours moving boxes and you're paid 1 gold
Yes.
for your assistance.
Fuck.
Yikes.
Yeah. So anyway, it's close to night, and I don't know how to contact you guys. Whatever. You
Should be like a
You-
horn or something, no?
yeah you know that the adventurers are meeting at the Adventurer Tavern just to shoot the shit in preparation for tomorrow's.
Oh, okay. It's the
Meanwhile-
next day.
I'm already there.
Oh, you never left the village.
Yeah. So you're back at the purchase. Ooh, I almost spoiled some shit.
Oh dear.
So you're back at the purchase. Everyone's there. Everyone's waving. And Corvusier is like, hey, so what'd you guys sign up for?
Everything.
Basically everything.
Oh, so you guys playing Dragon
What
Chess tomorrow?
didn't we sign up for?
Yes.
Are you
Oh,
gonna be
nice.
there?
I am. Yeah, I was on my university's Dragon Chess team.
We are going to run you into the
Yeah.
ground,
I'm
right,
nationally
Tarago?
ranked.
Right. If
I
we
just
go
have
against
a
you, just watch out,
surprised
because
look on my face, and I'm
we'll be
like,
setting up a trap.
A fork, if you will. Right, Tarago?
He notices
Right.
Nix's apprehension. He's like, oh, do you know how to play?
I dabbled, so I'm nowhere near playing for my university.
Well, here I always carry this around. Let's see. I think that's a me thing.
Such a nerd.
Okay, good. Okay, he manages to give you like a textbook, like a little pamphlet on like just a refresher course on Dragon Chess, and it's he didn't flub performance, so it's not perceived as him talking shit.
Mansplaining or whatever.
Oh, here you
Oh,
go.
thank
Here's
you.
beginner's guide to Dragon Chess. Here you go.
I don't need it anymore. I haven't needed it for many years.
Wow.
Nerd.
Thanks. This will be really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you if you can stay sober tonight to actually fucking read it,
Lol.
you
Wow. I was
You will-
about to go retreat to a table to go, check it out
all right,
with less alcohol than normal.
all right,
Normal.
all right. So anyway, yeah. If nobody wants to like fucking start throwing hands or something, the night proceeds pretty at pace.
Look, buddy, throwing hands is our way of life. You can't take that away from us.
Yeah, we're dirty adventurers, dude.
Safi spends an inordinate, strange amount of time trying to talk up Choxa, if he's there.
All right, roll
Choxa.
something
Oh, yes.
vaguely charisma related.
Vaguely.
Ah, the Safi roll. Safi Adam. Let's see. What is charisma related? Should it just be straight charisma then?
I guess, right? That's how you would talk to somebody.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually, that is true because charisma saves.
If I choose
I-
to take the 10, does that have to be before or after I roll?
Good question.
How much do you care about this roll? I feel like this is an important roll to use, so I'm gonna let you use it here.
Well,
I'm gonna say-
I was thinking of if I got a high roll, possibly lowering it to the 10.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't. You know what? No, not for this. I wanna do it for
Legally, I
something
would-
else.
I would have to say because it's your roll. Basically, you're rolling now for what you're going to do later.
Okay,
so
so
I
you
would
have to declare
say-
it before.
Yeah, you have to declare it before.
Yeah, I'll just roll charisma right now.
All right.
Come on, nat 1.
10.
I already. Well, there it is.
Not a.
Hello,
10.
child. Ah, the healer from the other day. Also, I gave them placeholder names. That's literally just me like shitting. Well, shitting's pretty accurate.
Hello. Yes. The healing competition that I think I won. I don't quite remember. I think I had a little too much drink.
For what I pay these men, a tie is a win in my opinion. Wait, no, he doesn't pay them. For what these men tout, for the skills that these men tout, tying with them is a win.
Yes, but I am also very good at it. And also,
Well,
you are
he's-
very strong and big.
Yeah, he's saying they suck.
Yes, but I'm Safi.
Yeah.
I don't get the subtext of conversations.
Yes. So, why do you approach our table? Not that you're not welcome to.
Oh, who's Safi? I was thinking you were talking to Jirago since Jirago went
No,
and moved.
but that too.
Well, I just felt like I wanted to talk to you more because you seemed very interesting and very big. And for some reason, that's interesting.
Sit. Let me tell you stories of cool shit I've done over the years.
Please do.
And you regale stories about how he fought animals in his home village and dominated other men in wrestling.
Safi hangs on his every word.
Meanwhile, at this table,
Ladies.
let's see. Hello?
So, what events are you signed up for? And in an attempt to impress them, I do some magic tricks that I don't know if that works. Or not magic tricks, just like I play with one of my daggers. On whatever that gets me.
You give yourself a light cut.
Oh no.
Roll Constitution save. All right, you play it off. They saw you cut yourself, but you didn't go like ah.
meant to do that.
Mm. She says, well, let's hope you're better than. What's a way to react to this? Okay. So Nyx is in the corner reading. Reading her little book. Anyway. So yeah, there's no charge, so we just kind of apply to all of them just because. It's just fun. But the way you handle that knife, I think. I hope you're more fleet of foot.
I think it's because I'm distracted by you, beautiful ladies.
Oh, okay. Roll charisma.
It's not gonna go well.
Take the
All right,
7.
hold on.
The
I think-
saving throw?
All right, all right. Here's what it is. Roll a charisma check. You're
The
an old
saving
man.
throw one, right? That's the only, or is it my
No.
charisma?
It's your charisma. So like just the
Oh,
word
it's still
charisma.
bad, lol.
Oh shit. All right. Here are the modifiers. You already stole from them, which actually was kind of endearing because they're like, oh shit. All right, I'll give it to you. They are. Wait, what did you even say?
That I was.
Oh,
I
you were
think,
distracted. Right?
Distracted by their beauty, even though her name's Blurt.
God, it's
I'm
a
gonna
blur.
go. I'm gonna go with Genevieve
you're
on
right.
this one. I'm gonna go
Hey,
with Genevieve on this
What's
one.
your problem with Blurt, man? She made
Nowhere do I even make eye contact with Blurt. Just in
she made
case.
it into Sunni's daughters. Okay, she's very pretty.
Oh, okay.
She's just
Probably the prettiest one. Just
yeah. Her parents just named her Blurt.
You can change your name, you know. Nobody's gonna find out.
Yeah, right?
This is like medieval times.
Yeah,
Nobody's
there's
gonna
no-
fucking know.
Yeah.
You see, she does a hair flip, and she's like, "Yeah, I have that effect on people," but you can see that it's noticeably flustered because you're such a cool, rugged, like old, mysterious, old timey man.
Yeah.
Look, some people are into that.
Oh yeah, you got a silver fox thing going
In
on.
fact, a lot of people are into that, to be honest. Just the number of people who are into late middle age to old actors is surprisingly high.
True.
There's one of the biggest thirst traps in 14 is like this old man who obviously has like washboard abs, but he has like a big old man beard, and he's like one of those like crazy pier fishermen you see all the time, where like he doesn't wear a shirt and he like throws spears and stuff. So yeah, there's a market for cool old man.
So have you guys competed here before?
Yeah, around and about. We give it our all. We're mostly just here for the connections.
But in reality, I'm not the one you should worry about. It's this guy. And then I hit Edgeworth on the shoulder.
I want to buy a round for everyone at
In
this
the
table.
room or this table? Okay.
This table.
Hey, I'm back.
All right.
The boys be flirting.
That's 2 gold total. Of what? I guess I should probably move the barmaid. What'll it be?
Give us your strongest stuff.
All right. They bring back some scotchka.
Do you guys have any scum, just in case?
Wait, what?
That's Scotch rum.
Oh, okay.
Scum.
I was like, Scotch what?
Oh,
Scrum. Fine,
oh,
scrum.
Wow. Oh.
And Blurt's beautiful, tender hand coils sensually around the glass.
What the fuck is going on?
I told you the boys be flirting. And they're
Trying to
actually
get
doing
the-
okay.
Trying to get into a raid over here.
I'm trying to get them plastered so it affects their performance tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're doing.
Okay.
Oh, I want you to get them platters so it affects their performance tonight. So let that work.
Oh, dear God.
It'll work.
That scum.
Oh, should
my
I-
God.
Do I have to implement the pull card system, guys? Do I have to X card you guys? All right. Anyways,
Oh, I'm
Alright,
not
ev-
doing anything above PG-13. Don't worry.
everyone at the table. Yeah. Everyone at the table roll
It's a family
Constitution.
game. Oh shit! All right.
Am I at the table? Or am I still reading?
You're
You
still
said
reading
you were side
the.
reading. You're right here
Oh,
in
I
the
see
left side.
me.
Oh no!
Jiraga.
I'm such a lightweight.
All right. Edgeworth passes, but you're pushing it. Blurt
Shit.
is starting to like be unlookatable. Like
Oh no!
looking in her direction is like
Oh, it's too much.
yeah.
I'm
What
like
is the-
blushing.
too much. Like she's too pretty.
She's too beautiful.
Okay. Yeah.
But her name is Blurt!
There's blurred. Sorry, I've got a little red dragon scale on me.
What do they mean?
Like I'm blushing.
What is that? Oh.
Alright. Oh, nice. The old red scale. All right, they look not worse for the wear. Well, yeah, some of them are. Yeah, it's starting to hit, but you still guess they could walk it off.
They ain't gonna be able to walk it off after tonight,
Yeah.
son.
If you want to try it again.
Oh my god, what is going on?
What am I trying again?
Jiraga's
Oh,
trying to hit it, I guess.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah.
Edgeworth's plan
Edgeworth's plan.
to
God.
try and make some people
Plan, but
hungover.
what's Drago's plan?
You ladies up for another round?
It's a
Another
bar, right?
round? Ho
Another round for everyone
Alright.
here at this table. Because I don't have much money.
ho.
All right, 2 gold. Yeah, another 2 gold, another
Somebody say
Constitution check.
Another round?
Oh shoot.
No, I must win.
Holy shit!
Kampai!
Oh.
Kanpai! That went down like fucking
Wait,
water.
I'm doing
to
a
you.
constitution, right?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh.
All right. The goggles are starting to fade, and Blurt is just overwhelmingly beautiful. Not like impossible to look at. Meanwhile, they're starting to feel it. They're still making good choices, but yeah, they're feeling it a little. And then meanwhile, Nine Lives jumps on the table. He says, "All right, boys, you know the drill. One all around." And he says, "Tomorrow we fight until we are no longer friends, and then we keep fighting till we're brothers."
No, never!
And everybody is offered a drink.
What is this horrible thing he's saying? I would never be friends with everybody forever. Anyways, Troxa, you were saying.
So I grab him from behind, right? Just grab his pants. Just pull his
Whoa.
pants.
We should go on a date.
Anyway, yep,
What
everybody
is going on?
everybody Constitution. And this is it.
This is it.
No.
Oh, am I in on this?
Could have
too?
been worse.
I mean, they bought you around.
It was an everybody in the bar round.
Everybody in the bar.
Okay.
I mean, they just like
Mm.
put it right next to you. You're not gonna drink it while you're reading?
No, I didn't know.
This is
Oh,
probably
okay.
your first drink of the night.
Jesus.
So I get.
She was
smashed.
really studying.
You got the bottom of the. They gave you the worm.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Whew, okay. And just like that, you're all summarily shooted
Wait.
out the door.
Jirago got a 3.
I know. I'm like, I
You
think
guys
Edgeworth
are-
has to carry me out.
Yeah, well, the reason why I specifically said you is because you've only had 1 drink and it's going to fuck you up. So it had to have been the worm.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it! I was doing so well.
So you're all shoot out without anywhere to go. Do you accept Reticula's offer to crash with them again?
Let's do it. Let's have a slumber party.
All right,
Sounds good.
find your way back.
I will sleep
Oh, yeah,
inside the
Edgeworth.
tent today.
I forgot about Edgeworth too.
Edgeworth 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Wow.
assuming you are not so drunk that you cannot answer questions, because sometimes you get like that.
I don't know.
I think you're fine. You can definitely answer questions. This role was basically just like to affect your performance tomorrow.
Damn it. Ah.
I really wanted to be friends with Chaksa, right? And I asked him to go on the test, the date, right? And then he didn't answer, and I am feeling very upset about that. A bit more upset than when people usually say they don't want to go on the date test with me. So I don't know why.
Isn't the date test the best friends test?
Yes, exactly. I absolutely want to be
Okay,
best friends with
so
Chaksa.
you have to be best friends. You have to be friends first. So why don't you try that?
Are we not friends already?
I don't know. You talked to him what, like once?
Yes, that's usually when we're friends.
I got news for you, buddy. And then I pass out.
Edgeworth, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. And I say the exact same thing I said to Nix. Why?
How come he doesn't? Yeah, he
why?
doesn't want to do.
Why does it hurt more that he didn't say he wanted to go? Usually does.
Me?
Yep. Why Chaksa didn't say anything to
Oh.
Sammy's date question.
He's
Because
really
you
big
like
guy.
him.
What?
So
Well, yes, of course. I want to be best friends with him, so of course I like him.
he's also looking for a really big guy to go on a date with.
Why does that matter?
Maybe when you see him next time, you should shapeshift. Maybe he'll go on a date with you. Maybe as a bear.
That's fucking hilarious.
But we can't talk, and you're supposed to talk on dates. I think is what he said. Right? I can't talk when I'm a bear unless Chaksa can talk to bears. But he didn't say anything about being able to talk to the animals. That he was very good at beating up.
He's a big dude. I'm pretty sure you guys would get along with you as a bear.
Okay, it's worth a try. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Oh yeah.
You're the Russell of the tent.
Oh wait, no. I pull out the mushrooms and I'm like, "Hey guys,"
What the fuck?
I'm like, "These mushrooms, I can't cook with these mushrooms."
Why?
Why not? I'm passed out. Never mind.
I don't know. They seem kind of funny to me. Like
I'm-
they wouldn't go well in the beef Mackenzies, mush Kenzies.
Gonna look at the mushrooms. Do I know what they are?
Roll nature. I'm gonna say they didn't grow around where you were, so no, you're taking his word for it that they wouldn't go good in the.
Darn. I was hoping that we would get that kind of mystery mushroom, but I suppose it is a mystery, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'll keep looking at these and then we'll see what becomes of them.
Can I
If
just
Ned's-
say, out of character, I am screaming at Kamasi, like sneaking up, Steven being like, "Hey guys," and then he just slowly creeps back.
End of the scene.
Yeah,
And so because the scene was still going, I had to take him out.
I am laughing so hard. Oh my god!
Bear trap,
Okay.
fuck off!
Back
Damn.
back to the game.
Yeah. So yeah, we have established that we now have a Ziploc baggie full of mushrooms. All right. He comes in. The other three members of Reticle are like fucking hounding him, like, "Oh, Dome Boy, you didn't make it. You're here." And he's like, "Shut up. I don't want to talk about it." And then he casts Leoman's tiny hut, and the familiar opaque dome rests around. Dome.
Oh, did you have a bad date too?
Sylvia, who was drinking something at the time, spits it. That's it. I don't want to talk about it.
Just pat his shoulder understandingly. Absolutely not understanding.
I want to use. Wait, we're not sipping it, right?
You can't. You don't have to. You just.
I want to
the
use
dome.
commanding presence,
I'm
and then I want to here to tell us his story.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
All right, do it.
Wow.
How do I add?
Just roll whatever you're doing, and then roll like the d8 or whatever.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god. Just tack on the
Damn.
d8 anyway. Holy fuck. Okay. So you want to know what happened to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
How was your night, Corvo?
It's very persuasive. Also, because like you're standing up and like you're looking at him, and he's like chest height to you. Talks about he's just Blurt, man. That's a hell of a woman.
Oh shit.
I offered to take her home. We had a nice little talk on the pier, watching the two people, or watching the night crew set up the events. And I don't know what I said, but she got up and she just walked away.
That actually sounds like it was a very good date. Unless she said, I don't want to be friends with you, which I could kill her if you want to.
I don't know. My mind's racing right now. I'm scared. It could have been she was late. Could have been she remembered something. It could have been that was her way to get out of the route, like get out of the situation. I'll never know who was on the other end of that sending stone call, or if he was even a sending stone call at all. How do you deal with? Sorry, you guys don't want to hear about girl trouble.
Damn. She
Girl
had someone
trouble.
call her to get out of it.
The escape call.
The escape call. No.
I mean, it sounds like maybe something just happened, but it does sound like it was a good friend date.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm tired, and he just slumps in the corner. All right, yeah. Anyway,
All right.
that Blurt, man, it's a hell of a woman.
People talk about dates real weird.
Yeah, I'm also never going to describe her other than she's blindingly beautiful. I'm not even going to tell you what race she is.
She is
All right,
all races
Troll.
at once.
She's a troll.
Welcome to the morning of the adventure games.
The what?
The adventure game.
The what?
You have
I hate this already because I got, after being so studious and serious and competitive.
Hold up. Did we get a list of spells that were chill in spells that we're not.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna
Because-
say,
Before you say anything, I need to choose my spells for the day.
okay. The list is basically nothing that requires the other, like somebody else to roll say somebody. And that's about it. With a small warning that if you don't adhere to the rules, you'll be disqualified.
Cool, cool,
The
cool,
rules
cool,
of the
cool,
game
cool,
itself.
cool, 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 cool. Hold up, hold up. Before we get into any of those, I do want to choose my spells.
Great.
Because I keep forgetting to change them up. So, did we decide if Lesser Restoration helped with hangover?
I think we did.
Perfect. Because
Is
Nyx
it
was
gonna
shit faced.
rehydrate me?
Yeah,
It's a condition.
Nyx was shit faced. Ooh. Dare I? Dare I take enhance ability? Let me just. Ooh. Sorry, I have cool spells that I haven't really used because.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I need Ice Knife? I feel like I don't need Ice Knife.
So anyway, you're all mustered to the area with the obstacle race, and there are a bunch of pegs driven into the ground, and some of them have like cabling running from peg to peg, and you see that the cable is made up of a larger cable with some tiny little like cables running adjacent to it.